So I've got the Afunta screen protector for the Canon M50. The instructions that come with these particular screen protectors, honestly, I found them a little bit difficult, so I'm going to show you what you do with them. So first of all, let's get rid of those. Take this out. This is one of the screen protectors. Now you do get 3 in this particular pack, which is from Amazon. We've got these cleaning wipes, which we're going to use in a second. I'm just trying to make sure that it's coming into focus. That's great. And we get these guide stickers. Now these in particular, these guide stickers, will actually help you a great deal, as you will see in a moment. So we'll get everything out of the way. So the first thing I do, I'm just going to flip the screen over. I use a soft microfiber cloth to clean the screen first, personally. You do get these wipes, so we'll use those as well. And then I'll show you how we put these on, and we use the guides to do this. So start with guide number 1, as you would expect. So this is the wet wipe, as you can see, really tiny. So I'm just going to wipe this, keep my fingers off, wipe all the way around. There's a lot of liquid on here. That's that done. I'm going to let that dry naturally for a moment or two, and then I'm going to use the dry wipe number 2. So once we've done that, it's a lint-free cloth and it will just take off any excesses. Then we're going to use the positional guides to keep the actual LCD protector in place, and I'll show you which way around this goes. Okay, so I left that for a minute and it's dried off now. So this is the wipe 2 that we have here, a little piece of lint-free cloth, as you can see, very small. So again, we just use it and wipe off anything on the back here. Make sure you give it a good polish. Now in my case, I would also use a very clean microfiber cloth to finish off, like I did at the beginning. And this is just a step that I like to do. It's not something you have to do, but I prefer to make sure it's as clean as possible. So far so good. Now the bit that counts is adding the actual screen protector. Now the screen protector has this little thing here, and we're actually going to mount it that way. Let's focus in. That way on the camera, and when we peel this off, we're going to stick that down. So the way we'll do this, let me just see if I can show you. I may have to mount the camera slightly differently so you can see this, but we're going to place that in position. Whoops, wrong way. So I'm going to place it in position like this, and you can see that I have the tab on the right hand side. On this side, I'm going to use these little stickers to pin down the glass edge, which will keep it in place while I unpeel the sticky back. So I'm going to make sure that this is completely centrally positioned. Now, you're only seeing this from an angle, but from the top, and I may take a photograph just to show you what I mean in a moment, I'm just going to position it so it's as close to fully centered as I can make it. And looking at that, I can see that I could come a little bit to the right, so I'll just move it ever so slightly. And these are delicate movements, as you can imagine. You don't want to be moving too much, and it needs to come down just a touch. Now this point is worth doing slowly. Make sure you get it nice and accurate for the best effect. So what I'm seeing now is that that's almost perfect, ever so slightly off angle. And now I can see that I'm happy with that. So that's actually square on the camera. So this is where we use the stickers now. So you peel off the stickers and then carefully attach the sticker to the glass and then the edge of the camera. That shouldn't move the glass if you're careful. And then we'll use the other sticker and we're going to do the same. Now what that will do is give me a hinge. I know it keeps coming out of focus, but I apologize. So now when I lift this up, I've got a hinge and it's going to keep it in place. And if I take the backing paper away, now I can put this down and it will come into the correct position. Let the air bubbles out, and if you get any, you can just smooth them over to get rid of them. Might take a few seconds. And that's now done. So at this point, it's correctly centrally positioned, which is great. The air bubbles have gone. I can remove these guides. And what I would do, just keep that down like that. Peel it off. And then we're done. Now, let's go back to the back view of the camera. Now, by the way, I didn't use the dust absorber because I've cleaned this multiple times. But if you get any dust on the screen between the initial cleaning and then before you put the screen protector on, you can use this. It's just like a piece of sticky tape, and it will pick up any bits of dust. Just do that on the screen before you put on the protector. So now what I would do is just give this a clean. So I've already got fingerprints on it, which is fine. A good push down with a soft cloth like this will just make sure that there are no air bubbles. And I think you can probably see on camera there, you can see me in the background. And it's focusing on my Canon M100. But you can see that this is now fitted, and if I move to the side you can probably just see how well positioned it is. So it's nice and square, top edge, right edge, bottom edge and left edge, because I was able to use those little positional stickers which come with this particular make. And hopefully that will help somebody do this accurately. First time I added one of these onto my phone, I got it slightly off position because I didn't know how to use these stickers. So that's how you use the stickers, and that's how you protect your screen on your expensive camera.